T.S. Eliot's The Waste Land, 1922, stands as the quintessential poetic monument of post-World War I disillusionment and the crisis of modernity. Published in the same pivotal year as Joyce's Ulysses, it emerged from a civilization deeply scarred by the unprecedented mechanized slaughter and psychological trauma of the Great War. Historically, the poem captures the collapse of European imperial confidence, the destabilization of old social orders, and the onset of a pervasive spiritual and existential emptiness. Culturally, it reflects the fragmentation of coherent belief systems, drawing on the contemporary disillusionment genre while surpassing it in scope. Eliot was influenced by the anthropological work of Sir James Frazer, The Golden Bough, and Jessie Weston, From Ritual to Romance, which offered mythic patterns of death and rebirth to diagnose the sterility of the modern age. The poem's setting in a demoralized, commercialized London juxtaposed with echoes of antiquity, Buddhism, and Christianity mirrors the breakdown of a unified cultural framework. Within T.S. Eliot's canon, The Waste Land is the pivotal, explosive center from which all his earlier work builds and all his later work evolves. In terms of content, it constitutes the fullest and most agonized expression of the themes introduced in his early poems. It transforms personal alienation into a universal condition of the fragmented self, where meaningful connections have failed. Stylistically, the poem represents Eliot's most radical implementation of his dictum of impersonality and the mythical method. He abandons a single, coherent speaker for a frenetic collage of disembodied voices, quotations, and allusions, from Dante and Shakespeare to pub chatter and ragtime. This technique of collage and fragmentation is not mere obscurantism. It is the formal embodiment of a shattered culture. The style demands active participation from the reader to construct meaning from the fragments, a revolutionary approach to poetic form. Furthermore, its dense network of allusions operates as a kind of cultural salvage operation, sifting through the ruins of tradition to find fragments to shore against decay. The poem is the indispensable keystone of Eliot's development. It is where he forged a new poetic language for the modern mind, establishing him as the defining voice of his era and creating a work whose stylistic and thematic anxieties continue to define the condition of modernity. Its relevance lies in its unwavering diagnosis of cultural disintegration.